That's right. The, the simulator's supposed to be. Okay, I'm just gonna start again. Hello, aviators. Hello, skygazers. Hello, chemtrail smellers. Welcome to a fifth installment of Chill Streams brought to you by Project AVIATE. And this one's a little bit improv too, but that's because today was really special. San Francisco International Airport had some rare southward gusting winds, and we're gonna play with that today. We're gonna try the Circle-To-Land RNAV Visual for runway 01 right, the most rarest approach ever seen at San Francisco International Airport. I'm so sad I didn't get to go see it because it all happened in the morning. I couldn't go in the morning, but yeah, it happens at most probably like once a year, if at all. And I probably chose a really bad time to start the stream because it's sundown, and I don't think this approach is approved for night, but hey, screw it, I guess. Let's just do it and hope nothing goes wrong. So I already started flight planning. I was already starting to prepare for the route. I just needed to select the approach here. Now, in order to get onto the 1 right Circle-To-Land approach, you actually have to come into 28 left, and then as soon as you get to the San Mateo Bridge, you turn left on a heading of 243 degrees, and then you start circling south side of the airport to land. And so it uses the same waypoints as the ILS 28 left, or at least I think it does. Let me check that really quickly.
Sunset is at 17:19. It's currently 16:57. You have 22 minutes.
Oh yeah,
before it is
because
illegal.
before it's illegal. But it's a sim, so I'm just gonna whatever. I'm just gonna do illegal stuff anyway. It uses the same waypoints as the RNAV. Which RNAV does it use? Because I've seen those waypoints before. It might be new waypoints this time. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna go ahead and set up for a 28 left ILS, and then take it from there. I mean, yeah. I don't see anything else. Yeah, they used a lot of new vectors starting, a lot of new waypoints starting in 2019. So it's probably not the same as what I'm looking at. That's okay. We'll set up on the ILS 28 left for now. And coming from Menlo. So let's take a look at our route right now, right? Go legs. And we'll step through the route. So the approach normally happens like this. Just like that. You come in circle, like that. Or rather, you come in and loop around Menlo, like that. Just like this, and then you start going in on the approach. But then, once we get to this waypoint called Duyet, or rather, once we get around 2.5 miles out from to a left, so wherever the San Mateo Bridge is, that's where we'll start heading 243 degrees, and then circle south, circle around south for 01 right. And then we'll go ahead and change that in the FMS later. But we're not going to do that right now. We just set up this route, and let me just get in the air quickly. Alright, so I'll activate the route for now. Today we're going to be loading according to, let's take a look. So today we're going to be loading up on the, let's see, whoops. It's not showing me my current flight. Hold on, give me 1 second, again. Good. Let's see. Let's get the window. Yeah, great. So let's take a look at our flight plan. We'll be carrying around. Is this in pounds? Oh, this better be in pounds because this does not look right. 35,000 pounds worth of payload. Let's see here. Ground serve. Nope. Give me one. Okay. So payload, we're gonna go 35,000 pounds worth. So let's just punch in 35.0 here, and it should do the loading for us. Good. And as well, we'll need amount of fuel. So the fuel we'll be needing on this flight, 11.1 thousand pounds. And so now we gotta go call the fuel truck. We'll be taking off a 1-6 right today on flaps 5. We're a little bit heavy. Let's go ahead and get the airport information. Now, normally I would use live ATC to get the ATIS, but I mean, we already decided on our runway, so I think that should be fine. Altimeter is 30.21. I don't know what that is in I don't know what that is in the metric units, but 30.21. Let's go ahead and get rid of the... Okay, and just set the same thing on this side. Okay, so that's set. Enable. Yeah, whatever. So zero fuel weight today will be 130.0, but I think that should already be loaded. Yeah, that's good. Our planned fuel today, let's go ahead and do some math really fast. So 4,350 plus 1370. That will be around... Hey, you're doing math homework, right? Can you add that up? 4.3 plus 1.4. 5.7. So we're planning 5.7 today. All right, and then the reserves.
What, tons?
Yes, 5.7 tons of fuel. No, I'm kidding. 5.7 thousand pounds, and then 5.0 on the reserves as well. So 5.0 on the reserves, and then cost index is gonna be 68 today, and we're gonna be cruising at flight level 300, which seems decent, I guess. Could do that.
Where are you taking off from?
Taking off Reno. Transition altitude. So that just depends on whatever the chart says. So let's check out what the chart says. So the chart, we're flying the Zephyr 6 departure, RNAV. So the top altitude is 190. So that's what we're gonna put in here. We're gonna put a top altitude of 19,000. Can that be seen? I think that can be seen. Yeah, that could. Okay, as long as that's visible. And then we're just gonna Then we're gonna set ourselves up for the arrival. But for now, I'm just gonna put in the route that we have in here. So that would be Zephyr 6 to Merlette, and then the Bodega 3 arrival, San Francisco. Just put this in here just so we know what we're doing. Whoa! How do you spell Zephyr? Z-E-F-F-R. To Merlette. There we go. So we're just gonna come in, loop around, and you come to San Francisco from the north. By that time, it'll be probably dark there, so we'll be breaking a lot of rules doing the one right circle to land, but that's okay. We're here to break rules. Cruise wind. 9 at 111 knot. Wow. Oh, I have to actually write 009. I've flown this plane enough to know that okay, never mind. ISA deviation will be whatever it says here. Plus 4 degrees Celsius. This is all in Celsius. So is it in Celsius or Fahrenheit? I don't even know. Let's just go with that. Whatever the top of climb temperature should be. Top of climb temperature should be minus 43. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, right now we're going to the N1 limit. We'll go ahead and do a derated takeoff, climb, and then we'll use flaps 5 for departure. We'll go ahead and punch in V speeds here and then set our CG Oh no, not again. This thing is... The CG is not working. Is that because my fuel is loading? That could be why. That could be why. It won't. Let's check. Oh. No, fuel looks like it's loaded. Fuel definitely looks loaded. We forgot to start the cleaning services, so now the plane's really dirty. And because it's COVID, we can't afford to have the plane dirty, so we're gonna have to wait for them to clean for a little bit. Even though... Huh, okay. I'm just gonna keep playing then. Go ahead and set the rest of this up. Why? Oh yeah, probably need some lights, that's why. Here we go. Oh wow, I can't aim. There's lights. Yeah, okay. Okay, ground power's set. Yaw dampers are coming on. Just kidding, they're not coming on. Wow, this plane has some new quirks that I have to deal with. I should have probably known this beforehand. Oh, that's because I didn't even... Oh, that's pretty awesome. I didn't even align the IRS. I should probably do that. There we go. Do we need fuel pumps right now? What comes right now? Do fuel pumps come right now? Sure, why not? Let's just get all of them. And then we'll go ahead and get ready to start the APU. Let's go ahead and check the other stuff, so... the mock airspeed warning. And then our stall horns. Let's take... Let's increase the sounds a little bit. So we'll hear the mock warning and stall warning horns. Alright, we're ready to start the APU. Let's just crank that in. 3 seconds. Wait for it. Okay. Cruising altitude will be today 30,000 feet, so let's just set that up right away. And landing altitude, San Francisco's field elevation is just 0 feet, approximately 0 feet, so we're good there. Let's get some main panel lighting in here, and a bit of this lighting. Okay, so the initial takeoff course, according to the charts here, looks like is heading 164 is from the and more light transitions. We're gonna go to 13,000 and then go straight from there. So 13,000. We're not flying ATC today because I don't know how to. I mean, I can, but I haven't set up that. So. We'll get a logo lights on because it's kind of dark. We're flying the Star Wars livery today, by the way, which one of our officers does not like for some reason, but I think it's a great paint scheme we've got here. Okay, you can stop cleaning now. Let's load the plane. Let's also test the oxygen mask. I know I just discovered this on the 7.5. By the way, I know how to fly the 757 now. I figured out how to start the generators. And so now we can fly a normal plane. But today we're just going to do the 73. Yep. Okay.
That livery shows up at San Francisco a lot.
Huh?
That livery shows up at San Francisco a lot.
Oh, the Star Wars one? Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our officers saw it, like, on his flight. It was pretty crazy. Man, I kind of want to see this livery. We'll go ahead and set up the init ref on this side FMS here. Go ahead and get rid of the flight planning window. If you're just getting to the channel, welcome to the video. Don't forget to subscribe and touch down on the subscribe and like buttons if you like what you see, and support us. We'll have more content coming out literally every second of your life. Alright, so our V2 speed today, if I can move around the plane, the V2 speed today should be set to Charlie 7 gate. Let's somehow get to the performance page. Can we not do that? There we go. This still refuses to load. I don't know what's up with that, but... we have APU gems. Let's go ahead and get the APUs running. And trim air will come on. So V2 speed is going to be 145 knots. That's what we're going to set in the airspeed indicator right here. This will be right after takeoff. We'll probably hit 145. Oh wow. We'll get both flight directors on the auto throttle as well. Get LNAV going. Just kidding, we'll not get LNAV going because we have to wait 3 minutes for that to happen. So let's just set up the back. Right, on pushback. We're going to be heading out here. If this will ever load. This lags a lot. Okay.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Alright, that's pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and just test all the other lights. Just like that. Test this light. Check up here. Looking good. And on the side here, MCP, that's good. Alright. Check the nose wheel steering. That's in. Get rid of the yoke for a second. Make sure all the lights are on. Good, good, good. Let's also go ahead and run probably the best sounding test, the GPWS test.
Slide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
Alright, looks like the test is ready to go. How long do I have to wait? Oh, 2 more minutes. I wonder what you can set this to. Oh, this is the PA. Can you actually talk to the PA? I wonder. Is this possible? Yeah. I don't know what happened here as well. The texturing is a little bit... I don't know why this is all worn out, but... Okay. Let's also turn on some seatbelt signs, because they need to sit down. We don't need center fuel pumps because we have nothing in there.
Captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Would you
That's
like to
right.
tell passengers to take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt?
Yeah, that's right. Listen to me.
Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Might have to wait for the RS to align before I can get the CG thing going. Let's see, what should we play? Who knows?
Flight attendants, please complete your external briefings.
Since we're flying an RNAV departure,
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding door is not closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure. Crash check, verify straps, stand by for all call.
Okay, looks like our RS is aligned. Let's check the CG thing now.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, at this time we do need to make sure all of your carrying items are securely stowed underneath that seat in front of you in your overhead compartment. Your small electronics do need to be turned to airplane or non-transmit mode at this time. Those large devices, such as your laptops, do need to be completely turned off, unplugged, and stowed. Please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your tray tables are in the upright and locked positions, and your seat backs are fully upright. You can do that by pushing the silver button on your armrest, giving the back of your chair a nice firm tug. Thank you.
Cool, let's start getting ready to get out of here. So now that we have the APUs on, we'll get the window heating situation going. We'll go ahead and turn on the electric, hydraulic pumps, recirculation fans for the cabin, and the packs. Get some air conditioning going. We'll open the isolation valves, engine bleeds to start the engines, as well as the APU bleed to serve air from the APU to the engine, which will help us start it. And to do that, we'll also go ahead and reset fuel rate right now. Is this ready? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and close the doors. So let's go straight here. Remove the chocks, disconnect the GPU, close all the doors, and call our pushback.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Awesome. Let's just say boarding completed. Oh, we already just played that. Okay. Let's see what lights do we need. Let's figure out the comps today. Let's just make up a... Hey, Steven, give me a squad code. just for fun.
6756.
6756. Is that even enter? Oh yeah. Okay, good. That works. Cool. And our radios. So it looks like tower is gonna be on 118.7, and then ground is gonna be 121.9. I mean, we're not actually gonna be talking.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
I like to feel like we are, so I'm just gonna put it anyway. Yeah, let's do that. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the beacon lights to get them all seated. And we're gonna go ahead and close this door right here. We'll lock it as well, because no one should be storing the flight deck. And panel lights are set. Go ahead and turn these to dim. And take a look at, we have a little camera here. We can stalk the cabin.
Everyone's strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
We can stalk the cabin. I wish they actually show people walking around here. That would be pretty awesome.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Cool. Alright, let's get rid of that.
Here
There's
comes the
an auto
pushback.
gate.
Light them up.
Wow, that auto gate did not come far at all. The door height might be messed up. Oh well. Alright. Let's get ready to start the engines now. Which is probably the best part. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start engine number 2 first. Engine number 1 first. Engine number 2 first. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1 first. So this means we have to turn the packs off. You don't want air going into the fuel air smell going into the cabin. So engine 1 start. Oh, wrong one. What could possibly go wrong? I hope I didn't just destroy the engine. Let's kill the cabin stocking camera. There we go. And let's play the pushback. Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh
the
my
captain
God,
has
that
turned
one.
on the fasten seatbelt sign. For your safety, please return to your seat and fasten your
25
seatbelt.
and 1. Engines are starting
Thanks
up.
for joining us on United Flights. My name is Tammy. I'm your flight service coordinator.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Our captain today is Captain Benjamin LaFollette. He's assisted on the flight deck with First Officer
Whoa.
Jerome Garcia.
3021.
We'd like to welcome back our Mileage Plus members who are earning award miles for today's flight. I think we're going to ask for your kind attention to the safety demonstration.
Alright, engine is good. Oh. Okay, let's start the other engine as well.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Important safety demonstration.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
What if you good engine sounds? Are we 25 on 1 yet? We're about to be 23, 24, 25. It's full mixture. Let's go ahead and get some more X-plane sounds. Set that to 5. Disconnect. Alright, I just noticed it's actually really dark right now. I wonder if I'll be able to actually do the approach because it's super dark. But also SFO is really lit up, so I think it's fine. Well, anyway, to make it there, let's just rush out of here. So,
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
thank you. Engine generators coming on. Get rid of the APU bleeds. Turn off the APU. No, this is good. Taxi lights are already on. This should be good. Probe heats are coming on. Isolation valve returned to open, and packs are coming back to auto. Seatbelt signs are already on. Squawk code is set. Your comms are good. Good. Let's go ahead and set flaps to 5 before departure, and watch the thing come down. In addition, let's go ahead and set up our lateral navigation and vertical navigation, and we have our V2 speed set here as well, so we're ready for takeoff basically. Alright, flaps are set to 5, let's go ahead and kill the parking brake and let's just get out of here. So, 16 right, it's pretty close to us, thankfully. Although you probably don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the, I want to set this up. The bar row today, the climb out altitude should be 1,000 feet above airport elevation, And I have no idea what airport elevation is right now. We're gonna figure that out. Oh god. Alright, airport elevation is 4,400 feet. So we'll go 4,500. Although we probably want to turn normal for that to happen. Whoa. Whoops. Might actually glitch out the sim if I do that. But why doesn't this go any faster? This needs to go a little bit faster. Come on. Come on. 4,415. Let's go. Oh, here we go. 4,300. Okay, just go to 4,400. 4,500. 5,415 actually. Okay, let's just go straight up to this taxiway. Okay. We're okay. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa. Wrong one. I accidentally set the altimeter to 3-4 decimal something. Whoops. I hope that doesn't break the plane. Okay. 19, 20, 21. This should be set to 5,450. Oh, I hate doing that. Okay, good. Yeah, great. Since we're at the runway now, let's go ahead and turn off all the landing lights, get rid of the taxi lights, position lights to strobe and steady, anti-collisions are on, wing lights are coming on, and RO on the transponder, set up ILS.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
RTO is set. Okay, let's get out of here. And engine starters to continuous. Background flood lighting. Alright, let's get ready to take off. Those close. Good. And let's go up here. Down here, we're good. Alright, goes to 50%. And where is my toga button? Can't see the toga button. Had to do that. Alright, press set.
80 knots.
80 knots. And we're coming up on B1, although really slowly.
B1, rotate.
Okay, alright. The thing about Reno is that its airport elevation is really high, so it's really hard to gain speed up here. Alright, landing gear's coming up. We're going to do this right now. The gear come up.
400.
And let's go ahead and fix that right now. And right away, the thing you can notice is that Reno is so desolate, or at least the airport area is. You can't even see anything on departure, which is kind of creepy, but okay. Here's coming
1,000.
off. Auto brakes off. And looks like we'll be maintaining this thrust for a while. Oh, there we go. That's thrust reduction. Let's get terrain radar here. There's a lot of mountains and I'm kind of scared. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We cannot mess This red stuff is where the tallest mountains are, so let's not fly into some mountains today. You can't even see the mountains. It's a stereo part. Alright. Flaps to 1. Alright, so pull up a little bit. And we'll set flaps up. Alright, good so far. I think I see some terrain like right there. There's like a light. That doesn't look so good. I'm gonna pitch trim up like right now because we need some lift. Alright. Alright, so now we're here at 10,000 kilometers on the autopilot and get ourselves some laziness. Let's go ahead and turn off the landing lights and 10,000 as well as turn on lights. Position lights on strong and steady, turn lights off. And set the seatbelt signs to auto. And pretty set for the departure. Let's just go ahead and set the heading course as well for what we need to be. It should be and then finally, let's go into flight level 30. Let's get some United after takeoff sounds as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us. A special thank you and welcome back to our global service customers, million milers, 100K
Right.
and Premier execs on board. We do appreciate your business. Day and Mileage Plus members will receive valuable miles for today's flight.
And we can go ahead and
become a
watch
member,
our
you can enroll
climb
online at
profile, which
united.com.
basically just shows us how we're
The
climbing
captain
relative
has
to other
asked the flight
waypoints.
attendants to remain seated for just a few more moments.
Oops.
Even though you see us
Like
getting
this.
up to do our duties, we ask that you remain seated
And it
with
shows a
your
little bit of
seatbelt
terrain. Oh
fastened.
yeah, I just noticed.
When Captain Karski turns off the sign, that will be indication it is safe to move about the cabin.
Let's see.
If you're traveling with a small child or infant and the seatbelt sign goes on, they either have to be
So.
in their own seat with their seatbelt fastened or held securely on your lap. Please take care when opening overhead compartments, as contents may have shifted during our takeoff. And when seated, always keep your seatbelt fastened. You may now use all approved personal electronic devices. As soon as it is safe for the flight attendants to be up, in all cabins we'll be offering you a beverage service followed by a hot lunch. Our beverage selection is listed in the Hemispheres magazine. In United Economy cabins, beer and wine are complimentary,
Oh, it
but
doesn't-
there is a charge
that
for
doesn't
other
sound like
types of
it's cheap.
alcohol. The only accepted form of payment is a credit card. We accept most major debit and credit cards, as well as the Mileage Plus Explorer Visa card.
Flaps are cool.
Midway through our flight, we'll be offering you a light
It's on the
snack.
right, oh, it's on the right
And
side here.
approximately 1.5 hours before landing,
Already
we'll
got
be
some
offering you
turbulence.
another hot meal service. On this flight, we have an exciting offer to apply for our Mileage Plus Explorer Visa card. Please ask the
Lower
flight
the sim
attendant for an
volume.
application.
Lower
Slow
some
too
volume.
loud.
Yeah,
We ask that you use the lavatory.
I just wanted to have that
located in
take
your
off.
seating cabin.
Okay,
And
it should be
flight
pretty low enough.
attendants are available should you need direction or assistance.
Why don't we talk a little bit about the arrival a little bit? So, as I said at the beginning of the stream, we're doing the Circle-To-Land RNAV Visual 1 right, even though it's a little bit illegal right now because it's out. blatantly dark, but it's a sim. We'll probably change the time on our own. Probably do that because I don't imagine the procedure gets any. It probably doesn't get all that simple if it's dark outside. So. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the lights. Yeah. So here's what's basically gonna happen, right? Let's do. So we're gonna follow this route right all the way down to San Francisco, as shown by the pink line, and then once we get to we'll probably go through these waypoints that you see here: Rope Me, Herman, Duyet.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your
Is
attention.
Duyet the what's 2.5 miles
At
now?
United and the
Oh,
Star
it's
Alliance
Epic.
Network, we wish you a pleasant
This one
flight.
doesn't show where the bridge is, the San Mateo bridge is. I think it's at Nepic. Well, anyway, if we go to Nepic, when we turn left, I'm heading at 243, and then we turn right for the Circle-To-Land, just swoop it like this, right into the, well, not into, but right above the SF residential areas. Oh, let's set standard. Right here. Standard as well. There. Right? Oh, I forgot to turn the thingy on. Oh well, that's okay. How is this looking? Oh wow, okay. We have a lot of waypoints going on over here. That's expected. Whoops. And it looks like we're also hitting a little bit of turbulence. That's okay, the plane knows what it's doing. Oh. Let's get some wing views going on for now. Alright, so what we'll do right now is we'll take a little bit, the stream will keep going, the plane will keep going, and we will get back on to stream once we get closer to our top of descent, so we can talk about what's gonna happen when we descend and all that. Did I forget to contact tower? I did. I don't know what Oakland Center is, but let's just pretend it's 132.2 like it is an X-plane. Oh no. Turbulence makes it a little bit hard to move the buttons around. Alright, cool. You're just gonna get some sim views, and we'll be back closer to top of descent. Alright, see you then.
10,000 to go.
map, we passed a little marker that says TOD, stands for top of descent. So when we start descending. And as you can see here, we want to decide what altitude we need to descend down to get ready for our Circle-To-Land procedure. Now, I'm looking outside right now, and it's not actually pitch black dark like it's showing right now, so we're probably going to change the time on our own to make this a little bit brighter, a little bit realistic to what it is right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at how we're going to descend here. So, star, flying B, Bodega 3 arrival. Wrong one. There we go. We are currently aiming for the Bigelow, no sorry, not whatever this is. Gee, we're aiming for Gee. So in the chart here, oh, in the chart here it shows it as a Mustang, but it's okay. We're using old waypoints. We'll go ahead and aim for 11,000 because that's where the star and breaks. 11,000. Reset the heading track 2, just as how we're heading right now, and we'll set the altitude bar to 11,000 feet.
Please let us know if there's anything we can do to assist you with before we land. Thank you.
Alright. A little bit above the glide path, that's okay. Now it's just more waiting for the most part until we get to our waypoints of interest. Curious to know what they're doing at San Francisco right now. Let's see. It's pretty normal. It says we're arriving in 6 minutes. How is that even possible? Oh, it's because our probably our ground speed or like the airport's pretty quick, I guess. Yep. Looks good. Max 20 knots, max 250 knots, that's okay. These clouds in front of us, I can't tell. What's that? Those clouds? Clouds. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Wait. Are these reflections or are these clouds? What is this? Okay, now I need daytime. I need daylight. Let's just I don't know what this is. What is that? I'm so confused, I don't know what that is. Is that the thing that happens to the glass? Are those reflections? Is it reflections? We'll see. I don't know. Does this change? Oh yeah. Alright. Now we are turning towards the Bay Area, as you can see. And let's just take a look at the charts real quick. So, Oakland Center would be 125.5. So we could just put that 125.85. And then Approach would be 1 degree, oh yeah, we need to set that. So let's go ahead and set up our destination dead end. So let's just check how the descent profile looks. So this looks good. Oh, I should have set that up earlier. That's okay. let's go ahead and set up a few stuff about the airport. Since we are doing the circle to land, we want to be a little bit slow just so that we can have enough room to work with. Glide slow. Probably don't glide slow actually because we're going to look right. And okay, that's right. Then pressure up to set, fix, soap. Let me go ahead and change. Isn't there a place you're supposed to enter the barometric pressure of your destination? I can't find it. Where is that? Oh, here. So that's so /. Whatever let's take a look at SFO's weather right now. SFO's weather is 0 to 0 at 11 knots. So that's not gusting now. The winds are a little bit weaker now, but in the morning they were gusting up to like 37 knots or so, heading at 030. And that's why they were all prompted to land on 01 left, right? But we're just going to do that anyway, just to try it and see how it works. So I completely missed the altimeter reading. 2999. Transition level looks like will be 18,000. I don't see any altitude thing here. Alright. Oh, we're already through 15,000. We'll go ahead and set up the altimeters right now. 29er. Just like that. Set up a wall here. And if you look at the map, we have some speed restrictions here, so lows at max 280 knots, but it looks like we're making that just fine. Yeah, adjusted heading track will be a heading of 126 degrees. And now we're coming up in San Francisco. But right now it's a little bit more like this outside right now. Like that. More like that's how it looks. So we'll be doing a circle to land in a little bit of a. Should we do it in broad daylight or should we do it night? Right now it kind of looks like this outside. It's like this. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. We're coming up about San Francisco, and we're about to come up on 11,000. All right. The heading bug has been adjusted already. Let's go ahead and get rid of the map and start thinking about this approach. So we're now about to overfly the San Francisco International Airport, which is straight ahead of us. And the plan is we're going to fly this way, loop around, come here, and then right where the San Mateo Bridge is, right here, we'll start the circle to land and come in just like this. Now, I've tried this a few times, but I didn't do it exactly correctly per se. So, yeah. Okay, we have a little bit of time to change how this is going to work. So, do we get Not data boost. Kepler. Not in database. I'm not even spelling it right. Oh, it looks like squirrel. SUIRL. Not in database. Alright, we're just gonna fly this by hand, basically. Bug. So, let's just take a look at the other chart. We go straight to Menlo. And at Menlo we need to be 4,000. So let's prepare for the descent to 4,000. I guess we'll go for the standard 300 feet decision altitude. We gotta set this down like crazy. Alright, cool. Set up on the approach. And we should have already started descending ages ago. I don't know what happened. Looks like we're gonna have to descend down here really fast. And we want to aim for around 160 knots ground speed, which is 160 knots ground speed when we get to I think, to prepare for the circle to land. And we need drag, let's use the drag. Alright, chill out, needs to send a little bit now.
You're supposed to be going less than 250 knots.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
It's
Dude,
250 under 10,000, right?
I forgot to start the descent, alright? And then I had to send the thing going down like crazy. So, the next...
breaking the law.
I mean, we're breaking so many laws right now. We're doing a circle to land at night. You know what that's about. Alright. Here for the next heading track. Whatever Menlo is, but I won't turn direct to Menlo until we're low enough. Probably wait till 6,000 before getting there. Oh, Hermanses, yeah. So at Duyet, that's probably where we're gonna start the left turn. I think that's the waypoint above San Mateo Bridge, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll discover that. Okay, we'll get off this vector thing and just go straight to Menlo right now. also going to start going down to 1800. So we'll watch the descent profile. We'll go ahead and set auto brakes to 1. Runway's long enough. We should be just fine. Why is it setting us up for 5,000? That's weird. I want to go down to 1800. That's really weird. And let's just slow down to 220. Oh, we have time. I think we have time to get to 1800. Doesn't look like we need to get there until... Yeah. Yeah. We should be just fine. Yeah, cause, yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. We'll slow down to 215 knots now. It looks like we're coming up. So it's the SFO airport right there, all the way on the left. In the distance. Getting ready to do a little circling here. Alright, from through 10,000, probably need the landing lights for runway turnoffs coming on, and all this should be good now. Flaps up bug. We'll set this up. Flaps up bug right there. Okay. Just go ahead and arm the heading course of 243 degrees. It's not listening to my auto throttle readings. What's up with that? Let's go ahead and set up the course 243. And then we'll go 243 for around the Kepler to the 2.6 nautical miles straight, and then we begin the descent. Set this to the flaps one bug. Alright, we'll go ahead and increase the sim sounds right now.
1,000 to go. $2,500.
Yeah. We'll not get the gear down just yet. Although, let's do that. Let's get the gear down right now. It's probably going to do the next gear one eventually. Let's go ahead and tell the captain we're about to land. Alright, so you can see the San Mateo Bridge is right just up ahead of us here, and as we pass the San Mateo Bridge, what we're going to do is turn left 243 and begin the circling procedure. Alright.
You may wish to
Keep it steady. You can see off to the right, it's the
If using a large electronic device
we want to be
time
aiming
to
for that
start
one
winding
right,
down on your
right there.
activities on those devices, we ask you to turn them off in just a few moments.
Alright,
While we're collecting all remaining service items, please, thank you.
keep our speed up, make sure we're a little bit above VREF, preferably 142 knots. That's okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get parallel to the 2.8, so heading 214. You notice we're being pushed a little bit to the left because we have that crosswind. Winds are 0 at 13 knots, so that's why we're being a little bit pushed here. That's okay.
1,000.
That is to be expected.
1,000 feet, stabilized, missed approach altitude.
Stable approach here. Now, there's no missed approach altitude for this, so we're not going to go ahead and worry about that right now. Descend slowly. We're slowing here. Alright, as you can see, we're flying right above the residential terrain. So that's what's pretty awesome about this approach. It takes you right above the residential terrain, and the hillside just goes up, so it feels like the ground is coming up really close to you. So while it seems exhilarating, it can also be kind of scary if you're doing it for the first time. That's why we have simulators. Alright, so we are coming up on the one right. It is off right here, so we've got to get ready for that. Speed brakes are not armed yet. I should probably take care of that. Let's heard that warning. Alright. And we're almost ready to start heading on to one right. Taking a look at it right here on my right. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn it a little bit. Increase our rate of descent. Let's go ahead and start lighting up here. Alright, just curve slowly, very gently, right above residential terrain, and align ourselves with one right. Take a look at that.
500.
Yep, 500 feet looks good. Looks like we're good on the altitude so far. Yeah, not high, not too low. Should be just right. Alright, no,
400.
Fast, though. Let's control that. Alright. Slowly line ourselves up here. Alright, good.
300.
Whoa, that crane.
Approaching
I hope I did
minimums.
not hit that crane. Alright, we are just
200.
about on center line. That looks good. Alright, good.
Minimums.
We're lined up with the runway now. Now we should be ready to approach this, just
100.
like any other landing. Just come up right above the numbers here.
50. 40.
Call-ups.
30. 20. 10.
Alright. There's 10. Oh, we floated this one a little bit. That's okay. And versus are out. Wait to get to 60 knots.
80 knots.
And 60 knots. Reversers close. How was that landing? Oh, not bad. Looks like we got 229 feet per minute. I think that's solid, considering I'm not very good at this approach. And I think the speed brake sound, that was really loud squeak. Alright, we're gonna go manual braking up to 30 knots, and then we'll vacate off to our left, wherever the nearest taxiway is. So it looks like it's coming up right on our left, right here. Go ahead and turn on the taxi lights, get rid of the runway turn-offs and the landing lights, and vacate the runway.
Do you have your taxi light on?
We're supposedly right here. Yeah, I got my taxi light on. Yeah, alright, we're gonna vacate left. Send flaps up. And alright, we'll set the positions now to, now that we're vacated, let's set the positions to, oh, let's go ahead and stop for a second while we made it on the Circle-To-Land Visual, one right, San Francisco, at night, which is totally not legal, but that's okay. This is all just for fun. Alright, set this to steady. We'll go ahead and turn the wing lights off, set this off, taxi lights are on. Go ahead and set this to standby, and we'll go ahead and open up the few doors.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
And then we'll just go on taxi to our gate. Alrighty. Should I taxi to the gate and then do a replay, or just do the replay right now? I feel like I should just do the replay right now, because I really want to see how that landing looked. Didn't seem all that bad. It wasn't the butteriest of touchdowns, but eh. gotten butter on this kind of landing. So. Alright, we're going to cross to a left and to a right over here.
Well, I'm gonna have to go right now.
Oh, okay. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Yep. Good night.
See ya. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and do the replay right now. I'm text to the gauge just for a replay. Alright, let's go ahead and break right here. Let's take a look at this replay. Alright. Give me 1 second while I play with this.
25.
Alright, welcome back after that long obsession with recordings. We're now ready to, I suppose, end the stream right here. Got our good circle to land in. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you enjoyed the landing. I will practice that landing, maybe if I can produce those winds. And hopefully we can get it on some other airplanes. Whoa, what just happened there? Alright, in case you haven't already, if you just made it to this point in the video, don't forget to touch down on that subscribe and like buttons that you see there. And we're making more content every week, every 2 weeks at least. And we have our upcoming rebooted Up and Away series happening soon, so check that out. Alright, see you guys on the other side, and have a good day. Keep staring at the sky.